Here in example 3, we want to know how big should n be in order to guarantee the error in the midpoint rule is less than or equal to 2 times 10 to the negative 7th. So that's 7 decimal places to the left on this 2. So that's 0.000002. And that's for the same integral that we looked at in example 2, integral from 1 to 2, 1 over x dx. So what we want to do here, in example 2 we were given n and we found the error. Here we're given the error, we want to find the value of n. So well, remember in the previous example that we found k sub 2 to be equal to 2. That was an overestimate of the second derivative. So we plug in what we know here. So our k sub 2 is 2, and then our b minus a, 2 minus 1, that gets cubed over 24n squared. And let's go ahead and simplify this. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so this whole thing is just 1. 2 cancels into 24 12 times, so this is 1 over 12n squared. And then we set that less than or equal to our error, which is 2 times 10 to the negative 7. Okay, so we set that. And now solve this inequality here for n. So we found this overestimate for the error based on number of rectangles, set that less than our tolerance, and then we want to solve for n. So let's see here. First of all, we can multiply both sides by 12n squared. Let's go 2 times 10 to the negative 7. So it's multiplied by 12n squared on both sides. And then let's see here. We want to divide off this 2 times 10 to the negative 7, which if you multiply both sides by 10 to the 7, that would get rid of this exponent here, so these guys will cancel. And then we could multiply both sides by 10 to the 7th power, and then these will cancel. So now we've got 10 to the 7th is less than, that should be less than equal, 2 times 12, 24n squared. Now we'll divide both sides by 24. So these cancel. So n squared is greater than equal 10 to the 7th over 24. And then take square roots of both sides. And square roots will preserve the inequality. And that'll give us n greater than equal. And we can compute this on the calculator. So let's clear that out. So we want the square root of 10 to the 7th power. And then we are going to divide by 24. So 645.49. And you can't have half of a rectangle, so we're going to round that up to 646. And then just to note, if you're doing the error estimate for Simpson's rule, you have to round up to the next even. So 646 rectangles will give this error.